Hey guys, what's up? Hi, I'm the Rooster. Welcome to my show. His morning crow. So I'm actually not in Mist, as you can see. I am at Colby Manley's house. Thank God for Colby is what we always say. I needed to get away from my mess and my house and my mom and my cat. And so I went to Colby's place for the night. And here I am. So we're doing the show here today. And I am not doing so great mentally and emotionally, but I remind myself that thank God for Colby. Yeah, right? Yeah. Always remind myself that everybody's struggling, especially right now. We just freaking had almost 2 years of lockdown, and like everybody's kind of losing it. The world is falling apart, and right now with all the rain, there's people are getting flooded out. Like I have so much to be grateful for. It's just like all in here that is just this big major yucky mess that you can't escape from. And it's a challenge for everybody is what and that actually does help. It helps to get outside of yourself and remember that everybody's struggling. Thanks Johnny, I love you too, buddy. Thanks for being here, by the way. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and read from the Book of Awakening, our morning ritual. What's he have to say for us today? What is going to help us through this time of shedding, this time of getting ready for winter? It says, the moment of dawn. That's my middle name, Dawn. There's a sun in every person, the you we call companion. Rumi. It is essential to realize and embrace the paradox that while no one can go through your journey for you, you are not alone. Everyone is on the same journey. Everyone shares the same pains, the same confusions, the same fears, which, if put out between us, lose their edges and so cut us less. A very touching story from the Talmud captures this soft paradox of how we all journey alone together. A rabbi asks his students, "How do you know the first moment of dawn has arrived?" After a great silence, one pipes up, "When you can tell the difference between a sheep and a dog." The rabbi shakes his head no. Another offers, "When you can tell the difference between a fig tree and an olive tree." Again, the rabbi shakes his head no. There are no other answers. The rabbi circles their silence and walks between them. You know the first moment of dawn has arrived when you look into the eyes of another human being and see yourself. Yeah. That's nice. That's great. That's perfect for what I'm talking about here. Sit quietly and try to breathe your way to center. Simply breathe your heart open and try to feel both your aloneness and what you share with every other human being. Breathe deeply and slowly and try not to comprehend this, but just to feel it. Good. Yeah. Perfect. Alone together. We're all alone together. And one day, your life will be over. Not much we can be sure of. So, make the most as best you can. So now it is time for our affirmation of the day. Hello, we have a new viewer. How are you? I'm at Colby's place. Thank God for Colby. What's it going to be today, guys? Oh, they left. How dare you leave my life when I need you the most? Just joking. It's okay. What's it going to be today? What's it going to be today? TGFC, yes. TGFC. What's it gonna be today? Yeah, what do we got today? Ooh, what you got for us today? What's it gonna be today? Let's see. Oh, what's gonna be today? Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God, Johnny. This is the card. Look at it. It says fear. And look at this thing trapped in spider webs that are all lit up by water droplets, which I love on things. It looks beautiful and terrifying. When you look up close, you can't really see very well. I don't have my good camera here. But yeah, if you were to look up close, you could see every tiny little water droplet hanging on this web. And this plant, which I'm sure it couldn't care less that it's covered in this spider web, but to look at it, it invokes fear, unexplainable fear. Oh, what would I do if I were not afraid? Right now, deep within me resides a buried treasure. Number 18, which equals 9. What would I do if I were not afraid? I don't know. I don't know. That's the question. What would I do if I were not afraid? Right now, within me lies a buried treasure. That's the card for today. And then, ooh, what a coinkydink. Look at the top card is perception with a spider. That was the card right underneath it. I do not really have problems. I only think I do by the way I interpret my circumstances. A problem is an illusion. It is a limiting perception without gratitude. Okay. Reminder of gratitude again and again and again. A limiting perception without gratitude. Number 43, which equals 7. Yeah, it's so true. You get trapped. You get trapped inside of yourself. You think you got all these problems and you can't escape them. But I'm really, really grateful I'm on antidepressants now. My mom said that the doctor said when she went on antidepressants, the doctor said, he said, at least you can find your way out of a paper bag. And when my mom said that, I didn't really get it. But today I freaking get it. I'm like, okay, I need that. I need some help. I need some help. Bottom line is, we all need a little help sometimes. Ugh. I didn't think it would get this bad, but yeah. Anyways, thanks, guys. It's what's it called? Tasteful Tuesday today, but I'm not gonna perform today. I'm really not in the mood. I did bring my Stillness Speaks book though by Eckhart Tolle. So let's just read a little bit from here for a moment and see what it says. It says, your unhappiness ultimately arises not from the circumstances of your life, but from the conditioning of your mind. And I have to say this, like, I'm not blaming anybody other than myself, but living at my mom's house, I think, has been a really hard time, and that I really need to get out of there, because I honestly do believe it's like a big black cloud around my head. And that once I get out, it will be easier. But once the antidepressants kick in, it'll be easier to live there, so that I can get out. Energetically, yeah, you pick up stuff in your field and they affect your mind. So it says, do you carry feelings of guilt about something you did or failed to do in the past? This much is certain. You acted according to your level of consciousness, or rather unconsciousness, at the time. If you had been more aware, more conscious, you would have acted differently. Yes. So he's talking about you need to be more conscious. Guilt is another attempt by the ego to create an identity, a sense of self. To the ego, it doesn't matter whether that self is positive or negative. What you did or failed to do was a manifestation of unconsciousness, human unconsciousness. The ego, however, personalizes it and says, I did that. And so you carry a mental image of yourself as bad. Yeah, so true. So ego-centered. My soul pattern is really putting up a fight. All right. Anyways, enough about me and my story. Johnny, you're so awesome. I think I really appreciate you being here. Thanks. It helps me. And anybody else who watches this, thank you so much. This is really for me, but I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. I love you all. Take care now. Remember, you can never fail if you never give up. What's the other one that I did? What's the other? Oh, yeah. The purpose of life is to know yourself, love yourself, trust yourself, and be yourself. Number 2, nothing is as sure as change. And also, what's the other one I say? Come on now. Number 2, Johnny, what is it? Everyone is someone. That's right. Everyone is someone. And number 3, if you ever feel down, I am wearing my pin. I don't know if anybody noticed. It's upside down. Dang it. If you ever feel down, all you have to do is say, and the rooster will be with you. Also, the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in